1 as he lays off below the zone.
First pitch, 640.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Albies, a runner at second with 1 away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Next for the Dodgers, Carlos Correa. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in now, Max Muncie. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Alex Wood gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gordon.
Pitch on the way.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner at first here, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. Runners are at first and second with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The catcher.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Over to Albies. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Pitch on the way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The 1-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And it's fouled away. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Albee.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1. Slow roller left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Settling in now, Austin Nova. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Wood has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 8.
Standing in, Jake Fraley. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
A 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Runner at second here with one man out. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Another look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wood sets. Here it is on 1-0. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch is popped up. And that That's in there. Base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's Malik Smith as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Haniger, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside the throw, and he's safe. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
3-1. Here it is. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Carlos.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Sharp ground ball to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. L.A.'s on top 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up.
Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get fouled. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Tom Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First offering on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 3-2. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 3-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So digging in now, Austin Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball well outside. Fouled off. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Fraley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dylan.
Into the box, Dylan Moore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Prior to the at bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's by him for strike one. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies brings it in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back, second baseman, Gordon.
Ready once again, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Darryl, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out. Hey.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Smith is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Johan Ramirez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
For the Mariners, number 55, Johan Ramirez.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fouled away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1, here it is. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now batting, Max Muncie, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready on 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Mitchell White is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Number 66, Mitchell White.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Kyle Seager. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. White, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Two out, nobody on. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Left side of the infield into the shift. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. MLB's with a 1-1 count now. None out, runners at first and second. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready with the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fastball just missed above the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
First and second here with nobody out. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Henniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Skied into very shallow right. Henniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with 2 away now.
Alvarez.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Gordon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Jimmy Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
Leading off the inning, Dom Thompson-Williams, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Austin Nola.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nelson has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Mariners are down in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Matt McGill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Taylor.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Count remains 2-2. The fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Matt Beatty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Beatty.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. The pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now a curveball misses inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Next up is Muncie, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Fouled away. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Three 1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count remains full. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Henniger. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Sanchez.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Sanchez. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1-0. Here it is. And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Dodgers lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Chris Taylor will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Matt Beatty stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now at shortstop, number 3.
Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Floro.
So stepping in, Dylan Moore. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at...
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh, you're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Jose Marmolejos will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 75, Jose Marmolejos.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Thompson Williams has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
J.P. Crawford will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Walton is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kike Seager.
Dennis Santana trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 77, Dennis Santana.
Sam Haggerty will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Haggerty.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Mariners forced to settle for one. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Donnie Walton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31, Donnie.
Sam Haggerty will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
Taylor Williams is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 73, Taylor Williams.
Tim Lopes is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Braden Bishop will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Hit on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 6, second baseman,
Kyle Lewis is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 1, Kyle.
Justin Yurchak will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Lewis, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The third baseman, number 8.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Drew Avens will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Count 2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he fouls this one off. Hard ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Zach Rex will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Rex.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Will Smith will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Will Smith.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That evens it up 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
All even now, 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now 7-4.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Nestor Cortes Jr. will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Luke Raley will come on now as the pinch hitter. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And the pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder.
DJ Peters will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
DJ Peters.
Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3 all, courtesy of the 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 7 and the M's 4. Drew Avens will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Number 70.
Zach Rex stays in the ball game in the 9 hole and takes over out in center field.
Zach.
Luke Raley will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 16. Will Smith. Now it's
DJ Peters will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 70. DJ.
Kenley Jansen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 74. Kenley Jansen. Now it's third.
Zach McKinstry is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now it's second. Number 73. Zach McKinstry.
Donovan Casey is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Evan White will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Fraley. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Jansen's ready. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. At the plate, Max Muncie. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Max Muncie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball up there.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Popped him up. Haggerty is there. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dodgers down in order. They hold a 7-4 lead. Pedro Baez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Striding in to start the ninth, Tim Lopes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
A 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next for Seattle, Braden Bishop.
Braden Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Baez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready now, Kyle Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat.
Well,
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And and this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman,
Nick Zamorelli will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Zamorelli.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Good pitch there on the inside, Black called to strike. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Dennis Santana pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.